am in the middle of nowhere, South Texas. And I drove tonight a little ways to take a look at a 1985 K5 Chevy Blazer, which I started as, trying to trade out my Harley, sell my Harley, just to get something different, a project or whatever, the money or whatever. And this fella inquired about it, and he said, "Would you trade the truck that I got?" And I said, "Well, what is it? Send me some pictures." I'll think about it. He sent me the pictures. There was something about this Blazer that just is different. I can't put my finger on it quite yet. Whether I think it's how it sits. Maybe it's got a little lift on it, but it looks like a fucking. The only thing I can relate to, it's like a rock, like it's been there, like a rock that stood the test of time. Like it looks solid. Bob Seger said, "Like a rock, baby." Good old Chevy. That's back when it used to be their slogan, "Like a rock." So I found a Like a Rock. That's what I'm going to fucking name it, Like a Rock. It's the epitome of Like a Rock. All right, so 1985 K5 Blazer, new engine, 4-bolt main, Chevy 350 V8. Upgraded transmission was, well, I'll put it to you this way. The kid didn't know a whole lot about it. But his father, the one that he built it with, or his father, I guess, built it, is an engineer, mechanic. And when I said, "Well, call him up. Get him on the horn. I want to talk to him. See what's been done to this truck." And he went right into detail. Down to the pistons, forged pistons, and a little bigger cam, and all this stuff that, that it bored 30 over, 202 aluminum heads. That would make it a stroker motor, I believe. It's a 383 stroker now. Bored 30 as a Chevy 350 4-bolt main, bored 30 over with a 202 aluminum heads, and the right cam makes it a 383 stroker motor, which is the most power that you can naturally aspirate out of a 4-bolt main V8 Chevy Champ block. So, being that it's mechanically powered up with all the good parts in the guts of the engine, very, very attractive. I like that idea. However, why they would go to such extent of building, which I understand, people get involved in things in life and the projects and all that, and life might throw them a curveball. Things might change. They might just lose interest. They might just, there's got to be a reason why they went to all this work. The guy rebuilt they took a GM crate motor and tore it down and put all the good stuff in it, transplanted it back in, because it had a 305 in it originally, and of course that's junk. And then to get not just because I think in '85 GM was putting a turbo TH400s, a turbo hydromatic 400 transmission or a turbo hydromatic 350 transmission in these trucks, but this one has a 700 R4. That means it's got overdrive, and that means the 700 R4 is it's what they put in 1-tons in. It's a heavier duty transmission. Not that it's a big truck. It's tall, big, but it's not heavy. It's a K5 Blazer, although it is all metal. It's 2-door, but it's, the top, it's got the removable top on it, of course. It's a 2-owner truck. The kid said they'd never taken the top off of it, and the dad said when we got it, the guy that owned it, bought it new from the dealer, had never taken the top off. So this thing is now 40 years old, and the top has never been off of it. The seals, they're dry rotted, and they look like they're the original seals that came on this truck. And so it's pretty exciting, really. I think, for me it is. It's something that I knew when I pulled up and I saw this truck it spoke to me. Right? I know it sounds goofy, but it spoke to me. And it has a soul. I think it's got 35 or 45,000 original miles on it. So not even 50,000 miles on the whole truck. The body's straight, no Bondo, no rust through anywhere. It's got some surface rust, which is perfect patina. It's perfect the way it's rusted. Surface rust. It's great. It's amazing. It's going to be badass. I'll just leave it that way, clear coated. So that's very exciting. This truck is something about it, and like I said, it has spoke to me, and it's my due diligence to get this thing. I'm going to fire it tomorrow. I'm going to get a battery. I'm going to get some fresh gasoline and some oil and filters and stuff, and I'm gonna change the fluids in it, and I'm gonna make sure it's got good fuel and good spark and good power, and I'm gonna fire it tomorrow. And I mean, I don't even need to drive it home. I'll trailer it home, but I want to hear it run for just a few seconds. I don't care if it smokes. The thing is, it's gonna smoke. I mean, it's been sitting 10 years. Well, piston rings are dry rotted. There's no way to tell until I mean, what I think I might do tomorrow also after, we'll see how crusty it is on the inside of the engine. Because if the rings are just dry rotted and no good, it's no sense, because you just got to tear the engine down and rebuild the engine, which not afraid of doing. It's a 4-bolt main, 350 block. It's pretty simple. I can do that. Done it before. So it might be such a thing that this truck, I mean, I'm in love with it. I'm having a love affair with this thing, just thinking about it. It can be something amazing. Like it could be one of those trucks that, you know, take to Barrett and they're getting $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 for it. It's the last of the years of the square body, the last of the years of the Blazer. I don't know when they quit making the Blazer, but it was like 85, 86. My Uncle Bob had an 86. It was a good truck, man. They're just good trucks. They're just built well, and they're just, those are the good years of Blazers, the K5 Blazers. So, only thing I do to it is put 3/4 ton axles under it, of course. That's all it needs. You know, beef it up drivetrain wise, and get the engine running just right. It's naturally aspirated and perfectly at that. If it's a 383 stroker built motor, it's a stroker motor, and it's never had fuel through the carburetor, well then that's a good thing. In fact, that would make me feel better about starting it. So we'll see. Where am I? Thunder Valley. Okay. I don't even know where I'm at, but I'm going to find my way home, I'm sure. Anyway, YouTubers out there in YouTube land, with that being said, I'm going to keep posted tomorrow. I'll take some more video of the truck, see what happens later.